Smoking in public places has been outlawed in Greece since the 1st of July 2009. It's the 11th European country to bring in anti-smoking laws and another step forward for the EU, which wants the legislation applied by all member states by 2012.
It's not the first time that the need for harmony has forced a country to pass legislation. Greece has followed with some delay. But I believe that a single communal action is beneficial for the member states and European citizens.
This seems easier said than done. With a packet of cigarettes costing just €2 for the cheapest brand, the Greeks are the biggest smokers in Europe. 42% of the population here smokes, and for many Greeks, a cigarette is above all a cultural accessory.
We smoke, and when we smoke, we become kings. Ministers and other people can't stop us smoking, and when we go to nightclubs, we smoke. Sure, you have to have guts to stop smoking, but those who can't, they'll continue to smoke until the very end. To health.
After 2 failed attempts, the outlook does seem more favourable today. More than 60% of the population says it supports the law, and for the government, the current priority is public health. Each year, Greece spends €2 million on treating smoking-related diseases. And yet, for a long time, the tobacco industry has been a mainstay of the country's economy. Before the year 2000, Greece classified itself among the top 10 world producers of tobacco. Since then, local production has slumped.
This explains why we haven't had one political initiative, one strategy against production, because it would have been detrimental to the Greek economy.
In bars, the law doesn't seem to have been applied across the board. The National Parliament hasn't issued any directives explaining how the legislation is to be interpreted, and there are no notices telling you that smoking is forbidden. People smoke inside despite running the risk of fines, €2,000 for management and €500 for the smoker. No manager has been prepared to come on camera and give us an explanation. On the other hand, consumers both for and against the law are not satisfied.
This law isn't good for us because we're heavy smokers. I'm not in favour of the law, and I think there should be smoking areas out of bounds to non-smokers.
As Greeks, we have to follow EU regulations. The rule is respected by everyone, and that makes complete sense to me.
There still seems to be a long way to go before tobacco consumption in Greece tails off. The government still has to clarify certain points of law, and in particular the way they're publicised. Because here, on the streets of Athens, the temptation to carry on smoking is everywhere.